How's it going? Coming to you with a unplanned video today. Was coming home from work yesterday and turned down my street, got all the way home, no issues, and noticed my compressor kept turning on, and I was trying to air up the front right as I turned onto my street, like one block to go, turn onto my street, and pulling in and noticed a hissing sound. Basically, I don't know if this was from driving or just like rubbing, and just so happened to do it when I turned on my road. But right here, the leader line, the braided leader line, basically rubbed through there. It looks like on probably like, this isn't like a sharp edge here, but you can kind of see that it's been rubbing here, so probably not a good deal. So I've been thinking about taking the bags off for probably a month or so now, just to kind of simplify. Got some things going on that will make it easier if I'm able to kind of just off these things and simplify life a little bit more, you know. So basically I'm going to take the bags off. I just kind of decided, I'm like, if I'm gonna fix it, I might as well just take them off now since I'm in here. So I got some 034 Motorsports drop springs for it. I've had those for a little bit. I just have been kind of sitting on them, thinking about it, but I'm pulling the trigger. So I totally forgot to grab the camera and started unbolting a few things. I got the top hats already, and then I'm starting to unbolt everything else. Actually might have a buyer lined up for these already, but I'll clean them up, throw a new leader line on it. Probably come as a pair, so I'll probably throw 2 in there. And yeah, we're gonna be lowered on springs from 034. I'm excited to see how these autocross. Unfortunately, I'll have to wait probably until next season, but we'll be interested to see how they feel, especially with the dynamic you know, struts and shocks and everything. Since I can control everything, I'll be interested to see what it looks like. So here's a time lapse. This is probably going to be just a partial video today. I'm going to try to get the front done so I can at least move the car, and then from there I'll work on the back. So let's get into it. Alright, so you saw I got the bag out. I just cut the rest of the leader line. I gotta dig further back to get to the quick connect. But I got the strut back on. I have to go grab a compressor to compress that spring. It feels like she's pretty in there. So I'm gonna go just rent one instead of having to go drop it off somewhere and pay them. I'm just gonna rent one real quick. Should be real easy. This car, since I put the bags on, I think I ripped a upper control arm boot when I first put them on, or when they were first put on. So it's always had kind of a clunk, and I think this is what it's from. So I got all new upper control arms. It basically takes 2 on each side. There's like a single on the front, single on the back kind of thing. Like an A-arm, it's just they're 2 separate pieces. But compared to the OEM option, it's like $800 to get the OEM stuff, which I think is kind of ridiculous. There's the option to get the adjustable ones, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm gonna drive this thing every day. They don't need to have like excessive camber or anything like that. So they come from 2 different companies technically, but basically Rock Auto, compared to $800 or so, I spent roughly around $140 shipped for all the upper control arms for this thing. So highly recommend going that way. They look just like the OEM part. It's just a cast aluminum part, so they look like they will do the job fine. Same, you know, stock style bushings, nothing special there. And then your ball joint here is protected. So I think I remember why I messed this up. You have to pull the through bolt all the way out in order to release them. They come right out. And yeah, I remember why now. So, but yep, I'm gonna throw these on to try to get it as close to back together, all the way back together as I can in the front before I swap those springs out. And I think I have to trim the bump stop as well. So I'll go ahead and do that. And yeah, we'll see if we can get these things in. Alright, it is the next day. I had to go get a coil spring compressor, but I was able to get our springs on, and so I'm going to go ahead and toss this back in, all cleaned up, and I cut the bump stop about 10 millimeters. It's a little less than ½ an inch off. Should be good. Alright, so same outfit as the last video because it's literally the same day. So it's been since this last clip, it's been a couple days, but I did get the front 034 springs on the Allroad, and it rides well, all that stuff. I still have to get the like ride adjustment sensor plugged in and get the plug switched back over. So yeah, I'm officially going back to normal suspension. It will be lowering springs, but yeah, it looks pretty good. Obviously still have to do the back, so this is kind of unconventional, but I have to find some time this week to swap out the back, which will probably take a little bit more time. So, but it's riding fine for now. Really happy with it. But yeah, here's some B-roll in the rain of kind of what it looks like. So. So there you go, guys. There is the front suspension all taken care of. I'm really bummed to have to move off of air, but it's gonna simplify things a little bit. My wife Jen drives the car quite a bit, so you know, it's gonna make things a little easier for her, even though she was finally you know, like dropping the car when she would drive at places and stuff like that, and getting confident in using the 3P. So bummer on that stuff, but still going to be able to do autocross, going to be able to do some other cool things, but really just needed to kind of make a change. And the air ride is actually going to pretty cool guy. He's got a bagged SQ5, and he is moving over to the wagon life, so kind of good timing. I don't have to ship the bags or anything like that, and I don't know if I think he might be getting rid of the SQ, but you know, he's gonna have an all-road. The air ride's gonna go to a good home. I'm gonna get him some new leader lines and stuff like that, and give him a good deal on it. And yeah, going to a good home. So that's gonna be it for this one. Next video we'll be working on the rear. I'm probably actually going to be working on that today, but I want this video to be at least done and ready to post probably next week, so which is today for you. But that'll do it. Like, comment, subscribe, tag along for the adventures. Appreciate your time. See you later.